Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the GCU softball stadium in the heart of Phoenix on the campus of Grand Canyon University for Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Weber State Wildcats and your Grand Canyon University Lopes. This is Game 2 of the doubleheader. It was a comeback victory for the Lopes in Game 1 earlier tonight as the Lopes bats came to life against Ohio State. Thanks to Savannah Torville, who went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Clutch hitting from Jordan Keaton, 2 for 3. Lily Bishop came in with a pinch hit 3-run single to really put the Lopes up. And then, of course, Maddie Dowdle having a great game again, battling at the plate against starter Morgan Ray to give the Lopes the lead with a 2-out double to bring in 2. And, well, that's how that game went down, 8-7, as the Lopes had 5 hits and a great pitching performance in relief from Ryan Denhart, who threw 3 innings, had 2 hits, 1 earned run, and faced 13 batters. She did a great job coming in relief of Bobo. And now on the mound for the Lopes, it'll be Yessie Morrison. Morrison coming in with a 2.23 ERA, 4-4 on the season, 11 strikeouts in 47 innings pitched for the sophomore. Yessie, just like Shea Smith, not too far away from WAC Player of the Week honors. A great performance last Wednesday against Florida State. Gave the Lopes one of the biggest upset victories in this season's college softball season. A big-time win over the reigning champs, Florida State Seminoles, and they come back here tonight and get a Game 1 victory over Ohio State. And now it'll be the Weber State Wildcats in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Of course, this isn't the only time the Lopes will take on the Wildcats, as they will face this Weber State team tomorrow at 12:30. First pitch is underway, and it's a strike for Yessie Morrison. Takesha Saltrin will lead things off for Weber State, batting .420 on the season. 29 hits on 69 at-bats with 4 RBIs. As she takes the first one from Yessie Morrison. That one outside for ball 1. The 1-1. Up the middle, it'll be a leadoff base hit for Saltrin. Landy Hocker will now step up for Weber State. Hocker batting .375 on the season, 21 hits and 56 at-bats with 6 RBIs, and now she's got a runner on. Let's take you quickly around the diamond. On the left side of the infield, it'll be Sierra and Shea Smith. Maddie Dowdle in left, Taylor Kay in center. In right field, Lorianne Olson. On the right side of the infield, it'll be Savannah Torville at second, Taylor Olson at first. Behind the dish will be Kaylee Holland, and of course, in the circle will be Yessie Morrison. 1-0 count to Hocker. Bunt down, it'll go foul. Count to go 2-1 now on Hocker. Lopes looking for a double play here. The 2-1. Taken off as the runner. Going to be a quick play. It's going to be no play. And it'll be a bunt single for Landy Hocker. And much like the Ohio State game, Weber State now threatening early. Chloe Camarero will step up now, and Coach Pearson will go and talk to her players. The second time this game where a little bit of miscommunication on a bunt has caused a single. Lexi Coons warming up for GCU. Now, that doesn't elude that she is going to come in. There's been a couple games where the Lopes have had pitchers waiting just in the need in case of, or if they're needed. And Lexi Coons is now that pitcher warming up for GCU. But Yessie Morrison will remain on the mound. No damage really done. Still a possibility for a double play. And if we're really in for a treat tonight, a triple play, but I highly doubt it. Has happened before. That one in there for a strike against Camarero. The 0-1, showing bunt. Gets down, it'll go foul. So 0-2 count. Lopes still looking for their first out. The 0-2 in the dirt for ball one. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number one for Yessie Morrison, and one down for the Lopes. So got her looking on strikes for out number one. First one on the way. Into center field, Kay there to make the catch. Runner will stay at second. So two quick outs for Yessie Morrison. And now it'll be Ashlyn Visser as Brooke Moai flies out to center field. First one on the way to Visser. Check swing will go foul. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Oh-2 count on Ashlyn Visser. Yessie looking to get out of the inning. Visser showing bunt, pulls back. In the dirt for ball one. The 1-2. Chopper. Smith. Throw on to first. In time. The stretch by Olsen gets out number 3. So on 2 hits, no runs come around, and the score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. It's time for the upcoming schedule, brought to you by BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports, equipment, and apparel in the country. Of course, softball continuing their 2-game set against Ohio State and Weber State tomorrow morning. 10 a.m. and 12:30 are the tentative call times and game start times. And then, of course, baseball will take on Utah on Monday. They have finished their 4-game set against the University of Xavier, winning by a hefty margin. But they got the victory, and now they'll head into Monday to take on the Utah Utes. It'll be Visser Ho at second, White at short, Camarero at third, Lyman at catcher, Petska in left field, Hocker in center, and Saltern in right. And on the mound, it'll be Tatiana Sue. Sue coming in with a 4.24 ERA, 4 wins, 6 losses, 64 innings pitched, and 21 strikeouts in her final year here at Weber State. Sue from Blanding, Utah. We'll see if the Lopes can get on the board early, as Lorianne Olson will lead things off for GCU. Lineup is the exact same as it was against Ohio State. And Lorianne Olson will look to put her average back over 200 and get things going for the Lopes. Olson taking the first one in there for a ball. The 1-0. That one smacked foul. The 1-1 count to Olson. The 1-1. Ho is there, throw on first in time for out number 1. So Faith Ho able to get the first out for Weber State, and now it'll be Shea Smith stepping up. Shea Smith hitless in that first game, but did get on with an error and a hit by pitch. So she's looking for her first hit, as that'll go foul. A little breezy here tonight. Wind was blowing a little bit earlier in the first game. But now here in game 2, it's settled down a little bit. Smith still has a over 400 average. The 0-1. And that'll be her first base hit. Olson will beat out the throw at first. And with 1 out, Shea Smith gets her first hit of the weekend. Sierra Smith will now step up. So something the Lopes couldn't do in the first 3 innings against Ohio State. They finally got a base runner on in the first inning here against Weber State. That one up the middle again, off the glove of Camarero, and both Smith sisters have base hits. So back-to-back base hits from Shea and Sierra Smith, and now Taylor Olson will step up. Olson batting .293. With 1 out, she'll look to put the first few runs up on the board for the Lopes. Off speed low for ball 1. The 1-0. Outside for ball 2. The 2-0. And that one goes foul. Count will go 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Throws it off of Olsen's back. Smith's gonna come over and score. Poor Taylor Olsen, she caught one on the back of the neck on that throwdown from the catcher. Definitely stings, but she looks like she's okay. A run will score. And of course, completely on accident is the throwdown from Emily Lyman. Non-intentional at all, just unfortunately Olsen trying to get out of the way, and Lyman's throw hit her right in the back of the head. Olsen smartly getting out of the way of the runner, thankfully, but I'm not sure what they'll rule that. Right now it is a run. It should be a run. Not sure if they'll call it a dead ball, maybe batter interference, or they'll go through the protocol with Olsen. They're checking her neck to make sure that she's okay. So for now, Shea Smith is coming to score. Lopes lead 1-0 with 1 out. Sierra Smith standing on third. Olsen will go up to bat. And the Lopes score a run. So maybe not the most conventional way to get a run, but the Lopes get one around. They lead 1-0. Good to see Taylor Olsen up and smile on her face. Oh. Lyman apologizing. Of course, not intentional at all. Accidents do happen. Both players shaking it off, and we'll get things going with 2 strikes and 2 balls, 1 out. Sierra Smith now standing at third. The 2-2. In the dirt for ball 3. The 3-2. Got her looking for out number 2. First strikeout for Tatiana Sue, and 2 down for Weber State. Savannah Torville stepping up. Torville batting .284. Got a big hit in the last game to get the scoring going for the Lopes against Ohio State. First one on the way. Torville turns on that one and goes foul. Torville in the last game, 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a walk. Played a solid second base for the Lopes as usual. The 0-1. High for ball 1. The 1-1. Torville, chopper off the glove of White, and Torville will get on with a base hit. Correction, that'll go down as an error, so run will come around, and Torville will get on with an error. And now Jordan Keaton will step up with 2 outs and a runner on first. First one on the way. Low and inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. That one high, back pick, not in time. So Keaton looking for a base hit. Got 2 in the last game. The 2-1. Turned on it and goes foul. So the count will go to 2-2. The 2-2. Turned on and it'll go foul again. So good swing by Jordan Keaton, just goes the wrong side of the line. So she'll continue to hit with 2 outs. The 2-2. In the dirt for ball 3, count to go full. The 3-2. Keaton, chopper to third. Camaro is there, throw on to first for out number 3. So Camarero gets the 3rd out for Weber State, but not before the Lopes are able to bring around 2 on 2 hits. We head to the top of the second. Yessie Morrison will be working with a 2-run lead right after this.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Yessie Morrison will get things going with a 2-run lead. The Lopes leading 2-0. It'll be Faith Ho, Courtney Petska, and Emily Lyman to get things going here in the second. Kaylee Dietrich will sub in for Taylor Olson. Olson shook up a little bit on that throwdown from Lyman, hit her in the back of the head. Maybe in the shoulder blades, kind of neck area, but a very unfortunate sequence of events for Taylor Olson. For now, I'm pretty sure she's okay, but she'll be out for now as Kaylee Dietrich will go and play first. So we wish Taylor speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll see her tomorrow against Ohio State and Weber State. It'll be Faith Ho leading things off here in the top of the second. That one in there for a strike. Ho batting .269, 14 hits, and 10 RBIs. The 0-1, showing bunt. Fouls it off, the count will go to 0-2. The 0-2. Outside for ball 1. The 1-2. Throw on to first in time for out number 1. So 1 down for the Lopes, as now Courtney Petska will step up. Pesca batting .309. 16 hits, 10 RBIs. First one on the way from Morrison. It is outside for a ball. The 1-0 outside for ball 2. High for ball 3. The 3-0 on the way. Got the outside corner for strike 1. Chopper, Smith, throw on to first. In time for out number 2. So back-to-back outs for Yessie Morrison. And now it'll be Emily Lyman, the catcher, stepping up with 2 outs. Lyman with a great average, .455. 5 hits and 11 at-bats and 1 RBI. So a little bit of limited time. But she's done great when she's gotten her opportunities. First one on the way. Outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. The 1-1. Dietrich is there. 1-2-3 inning for Yessie Morrison. And the Lopes will head into the bottom of the second with their lead intact. The score, 2-0. Get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GCUTV25 to get 25% off for being a GCU TV viewer. Let's paint the Valley purple. Lopes up. Graduation right around the corner. Or maybe you just want to get a Lopes t-shirt or a hat or a mug or a jacket or some shorts, or I said a hat already. I mean, literally anything at the Lopes shop. And you can use our promo code GCUTV25 to get 25% off of anything your heart desires to order off of lopeshops.gcu.edu. And of course, it also features some GCBC products as well. Anyway, here in the bottom of the second, Tatiana Sue still on the mound for Weber State through 1 inning. 2 hits, no earned runs, and 1 strikeout. Kaylee Holland will lead things off for the Lopes. Holland in the game against Ohio State was 0 for 1, then was pinch ran on, but she got on with 2 walks. So Kaylee Holland showing some patience at the plate, getting on for the Lopes and giving them chances to score, as they did late in those games.
Don't be sorry. You do what you gotta do.
Holland awaiting the first one. The pitch. And there for a strike. So Sue starts out Holland with a strike. And that's how we get things going here in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 is outside for a ball. The 1-1. That'll go chopped foul. The count will go to 1-2. The 1-2. Check swing, got her swinging for out number 1. And now Maddie Dowdle will step up. Dowdle had an extremely clutch hit late in the game to put the Lopes up against Ohio State 8-7. She finished the game 1-3 with 2 RBIs. But that first hit was clutch. First one is away for ball 1 to Dowdle. The 1-0 on the way. Dowdle pops that one up to center field. Hawker going back, makes the catch for out number 2. Taylor Kay will get her first shot swinging the bat against Tatiana Sue. With 2 outs, will look to be the first base runner here in the second. Lopes still leading 2-0, looking to extend their lead here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. First one on the way. Kay showing bunt, not going to get it down. And go in for a strike. The 0-1. In there for a strike. The 0-2. That'll be high for ball 1. They'll let that one go foul. The count will remain 1-2 on the chopper from Kay. So Kay will get another swing at the plate with 2 outs. The 1-2. That one be in the dirt for ball 2. Now I can't go without mentioning that in about 5 minutes, men's basketball game will be starting. Lopes looking to win the WAC against New Mexico State. And hopefully they'll do the job. The 2-2. Chopper. Sue picks it up. Throw on first. Going to be close. They got her in time. So 1-2-3 inning for Yessie Morrison. 1-2-3 inning for Tatiana Sue. And we'll head to the top of the third. You're watching GCU softball here on GCU TV.
Feel the thunder in the heart of Phoenix. GCULopes.com.
There's an exciting destination for food, fun, and golf in the heart of Phoenix. Come to the GCU Hotel and Canyon 49 Grill, where our hospitality management students gain real-world experience and deliver unmatched service. Enjoy beautiful amenities like a resort-style pool, full-service fitness center, championship golf course, and coffee shop GCBC. Canyon 49 Grill serves American fare all day and happy hour with a great vibe and Lopes pride. Room rates start at $89 per night. Visit GCUhotel.com today.
It'll be Sydney White, Takesha Saltern, and Landy Hocker getting things going here in the top of the third. Some young fans enjoying the game. Hopefully they were here for the game before. Lopes got a victory 8-7. Looking to get another victory here against Weber State, leading 2-0 as Sydney White steps up to the plate. White batting 184, the first one on the way, showing bunt. It's got to be somebody. It's going to be Smith, and not going to be in time. So again, bunt defense a little bit troubling for GCU in these first two games. And Weber State taking advantage and getting on. So Coach Pearson didn't like something. She's going to talk to home plate umpire Matthew Jacks. But whatever it is, it's been resolved, and regardless, Sydney White will be on first, and it'll be the top of the order, Takesha Saltern. Saltern had a single to get things going, but was stranded on second. First one on the way. Swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 outside for ball one. The 1-1. Smith looking to turn two. Got the out at second, so it'll be one out as they get the lead runner. And the Lopes will hope for another double play opportunity to get out of this inning again, 1-2-3. And get an opportunity to swing the bat and put on a couple more runs. That one will go foul. That went in there for a strike. Back pick not going to be in time. That one low for ball one. Landy Hocker also had a single in the first inning. Takesha Saltern waiting on first. Got on with the fielder's choice. The 1-2. Outside for ball two. Chopper, yes, he's got it. Throw on a second, get the lead runner again for out number two. So with two outs, Chloe Camarero will step up. Camarero struck out looking last time in her first at-bat. Takes the first one away for ball one. The 1-0. That one will go foul. The 1-1. Outside corner, back pick, not going to be in time. So Hocker is safe at first. Camarero stepping in with a 2-1 count. Going to be a mound visit now. Coach Pearson just going to discuss some things. Lopes with 2 outs. Again, no damage done. Not going to be in time. Hocker's going to be there in second. So what looked like a possible rundown turns into a stolen base by Hocker. Great job by Landy Hocker to not hesitate taking off to second. Kaylee Dietrich thought that Hocker was going to slide back into first, but Hocker noticed and took off right to second and got in there easily with a steal. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Doesn't matter. It's going to be strikeout number 3 for Yessie Morrison. Out number 3 for the Lopes here in the top of the third. They'll still work with a 2-run lead as we move to the bottom of the third. Catch the latest series from GCU TV, Living as Lopes, Finding Your Purpose. Living as Lopes follows a group of GCU students as they navigate their way through college with a few fun twists along the way. Watch new episodes every week on youtube.com/GCU. Umpires Eric Jones and Joe Coates talking over some things. Tatiana Sue through 2 innings so far, 2 hits, no earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. Lopes looking to tack on a few runs here in the bottom of the third. We'll love to do just that, and like I said, bring on a few runs. Again, some young fans enjoying the game.
And leading up for your Lopes in the bottom of the third, the right fielder, Lorianne Olsen.
So Lorianne Olsen will lead things off for the Lopes. It'll be the top of the order for GCU. First one on the way is high for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 on the way. Chopper. And it's going to go foul. The 1-2. That'll be a base hit for Lorianne Olson. She'll stay at first. And the Lopes have their first base runner here in the bottom of the third. So how about Lorianne Olson finding herself a bloop single? And now Shea Smith will step up. Smith got a base hit in the first inning and, well, was stranded at third. Ended up scoring on a very confusing play. That one into left. Pesca is there to make the catch for out number 1.
Your third baseman, Sierra Smith.
Sierra Smith will step up now. Smith, just like her sister, got on and then came around. Well, she was stranded on third. Shea Smith was the one who came around to score. That one inside off the glove. Olson's going to take second. The 1-0. Right to the second baseman. Did they double her up? No, they did not. So Faith Ho looking to make a quick play over at second after the line drive out from Sierra Smith. And 2 down now for the Wildcats.
Number 5, Kaylee.
And now Kaylee Dietrich will step up. One outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Foul away for strike 1. The 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Three balls and 1 strike now to Kaylee Dietrich. Dietrich coming in, her first at-bat in this game. Came in as a sub for Taylor Olson. The 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. The 3-2. Off the hand. Oh, it's going to be a little confusion. Yeah, we're going to call interference on the runner. So Olson was coming over to take third, and she bumped into the shortstop, Sydney White, and that resulted in the runner being out. So that's the third out. So a little bit of unconventional outs and runs so far in this game. But we'll move to the top of the 4th. The score is still 2-0. We'll be right back right after this.
Curiosity fuels you. It helps you understand the world around you. It's your guide through life. So when you're ready for a fulfilling new career, let your curiosity fuel that change. Change is difficult, but Grand Canyon University's online degree programs in technology make it convenient for you to achieve your dream. While businesses are being transformed by artificial intelligence and analytics, GCU teaches you how to plan for innovation and make sense of the world. By applying that knowledge to today's most challenging problems and sharing your insights, you're helping to build a better tomorrow for you, your community, and your family. Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Some young fans flossing to get things going here in the top of the fourth. Taking advantage of the camera being on them. Having a lot of fun out here at GCU Softball Stadium. Brooke Moyahi will step up. Moyahi flew out in the first inning. The number 4 hitter for the Wildcats. First one on the way from Yessie Morrison. Off the glove of Smith. And Moyahi will find herself a leadoff base hit. So we will have a pinch runner. It'll be number 4. That'll be Caitlin Whitten. So it'll be a pinch runner nonetheless, if I can't pronounce the name or not. That one's foul. It is Caitlin Whitint. W-H-I-T-I-N-T. Well, she's over at first, but Ashlyn Visser is batting. Visser grounded out in the first inning. Smith looking for 2, throw on to second, get the lead runner out for 1 down. Possible play maybe from Savannah Torville, as Whitting is out at second. I apologize, the G at the ing at the end of her name was cut off, but no big deal. That one swung on and missed as Faith Ho steps in for her second at-bat. Struck out in the second. So the official ruling on the last name is Whitney. So Caitlin Whitting, I apologize. Bunt down and to go foul. But to be fair, to my credit, it was cut off. So 0-2 count to Faith Ho. Lopes looking for an inning-ending double play to get up in the fourth and try to get some runs on the board. The 0-2. Popped up, Kay. Gonna have to make chase, and it's off the wall. A little bit of miscommunication there, and it'll result in only a single for Faith Ho, as Visser was tagging up and got caught up at first and second. So Visser will move to second. Ho will stay on first. And now it'll be the left fielder, Courtney Pesca. Lopes still a possibility for a double play here. They'd love to get Visser out. They've been doing a good job so far of getting the lead runner out. First one on the way is inside for a ball. Pestka grounded out in the second. The 1-0. In there for a strike. The 1-1. Chopper could be two. Smith steps on to second, throw on to first. Foot came off the bag, so they'll get the runner out at second, as the throw from second was a little high for Dietrich. And 2 down for the Lopes, but runners on third and first for the Wildcats. So with 2 outs, it'll be a pinch hitter, Sadie Blacker. First one on the way. Inside for ball 1. Blacker on the season batting .160, 4 hits and 25 at-bats. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 RBI and 1 double, along with 4 walks in her senior year here at Weber State. Blacker batting .125 with runners on and .091 with 2 outs. So Morrison looking to continue the woes for Sadie Blacker, excuse me, the 1-1. Chopper, Torville will step on second. No runs will come around, and the Lopes will come up to bat in the bottom of the 4th. The score remains 2-0. Ethington Theater comes to life as the musical Godspell vibrantly colors the stage with beloved tunes and dance. This Broadway sensation opens March 22nd. Tickets are available at the Ethington Theater box office and gcu.edu/Godspell. So Tatiana Sue through 3 innings so far. 2 strikeouts, 3 hits, and no earned runs. Lopes leading 2-0. It'll be Torville, Keaton, and Holland. Lopes just looking to tack on a few more runs and continue this weekend and their winning streak. Again, they'll play Ohio State and Weber State tomorrow. It'll be at 10 a.m., very early start time. 10 a.m. game against Ohio State, and then they'll finish off the weekend at 12:30 against Weber State. And then spring break will officially begin here at GCU. Savannah Torville will step up. Torville got on with an error in the 1st inning. One hit on 2 at-bats and 1 walk for Torville in the game against Ohio State earlier tonight. First one. Off speed in there for a strike. The 0-1. Torville turns on that one. Ground ball to Camarero. Throw on to first in time for out number 1. Now it'll be Jordan Keaton's turn to get a swing at the bat in her second AB. Keaton in the first game against Ohio State went 2 for 3 and had some clutch hits later on in the game. She grounded out in the first inning to the third baseman Camarero. Keaton turns on that one and sends it foul. The 0-1. Ground ball. White is there. Throw on first. 2 straight ground ball outs for Weber State to start the bottom of the 4th. And now Kaylee Holland will step up. Holland looking for a base hit. 0 for 1 so far. Looking to start a little bit of a 2-out rally, I should say. Struck out in the second inning. Takes the first one outside for a ball. Ground ball to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning for Sue. And that is how the Lopes will go down in the 4th. The score remains 2-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching GCU softball here on GCU TV.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
In 4 innings of work, 5 hits given up, 3 strikeouts, and no earned runs for Yessie Morrison, so her night is done. It'll be Lexi Coons in the circle for the Lopes. Great job by Yessie Morrison coming in and keeping these bats of Weber State quiet. They give up a couple hits, but no runs, and now Lexi Coons will look to finish things out here for the Lopes as we begin the top of the 5th. Sydney White will step up. White had a single in the 3rd. Coons on the season, 4 wins, 3 losses, 46 innings pitched, 1 save, 33 strikeouts in her sophomore season here at GCU. First one in there, first strike. The 0-1. Check swing will go foul. The 0-2 count. The pitch. High for ball 1. So 1-2 count. The pitch. Into center. Going back is Kay to the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall. Relay throw to second. It'll be a leadoff double for Sydney White to begin the top of the. So that one thankfully stays in the park. And now it'll be Takesha Saltern. Saltern takes the first one in their first strike. She's got a single and then got on with a fielder's choice in the third. The 0-1. Outside for ball 2. Or excuse me, ball 1. So Lexi Coons coming off a 2-inning outing against Northwestern. She gave up 3 runs, 1 walk, a double. Looking to bounce back here. The 1-1. Outside corner, first strike. The 1-2. Outside for ball 2. So 2-2 count to Saltern. White standing on second. Lexi Coons looking to keep the damage low. The 2-2. Outside corner for ball 3. The count will go full. The 3-2. I want to go foul. Saltern battling at the plate. That one's going to be outside. It'll be ball 4. So Yessie Morrison found herself in a similar situation with a runner on second and first and no outs, but was able to get out of the inning with no runs coming around. And we'll see if Lexi Coons can do the same thing. Landy Hawker will get her first at bat against Coons. Got on with a single in the first and then a fielder's choice in the third. First one on the way. Bunt is down and goes foul. So again, double play opportunity for the Lopes. The 0-1. Outside, runners are going to stay. What is it, Landy? Let's go, Landy. 1-1 count to Hawker. Bunt is up. Smith makes the catch. Sierra Smith with a diving grab. And one down for the Lopes. So with one down, it'll be Chloe Camarero. First one on the way to Camarero. High for ball 1. Lopes looking to get out of this inning with their lead intact. I've said it basically every inning, and I will continue to say it while they are still not out of the weeds yet. That one in there for a strike. The 1-1. Popped up, coming over, and not making the catch is Lorianne Olson. The 1-2. Outside for ball 2. The 2-2. I want to go foul. The 2-2 on the way. Popped up. Kay makes the catch. Tagging and staying is White over at second. 2 down for the Lopes. And now it'll be number 21, Brooke Moiahi. She was pinch hit for, oh, I'm sorry, she was pinch ran for earlier in the game. But she'll come back in to hit. The DH for Weber State. That's weird. In softball, they say designated player. In baseball, they say designated hitter, but they're the same thing. Moiai waiting the first one from Coons. And it goes foul.
And a friendly reminder, fans, please keep an eye out for foul balls and return to the third base area. Thank you.
Count to go to 1-1. Moiai flew out in the first, got a single in the fourth. Awaits the 1-1 from Coons. Off speed in there for a strike. Coons looking to get out of this one. The 1-2. Inside for ball 2. Lopes with a 2-0 lead, looking to keep that lead. The 2-2. Popped up, coming over. Trying to make a play on it is Olson. She will not, so Moiahi will get another shot at the plate. Two-two count, 2 outs. 2-2. Swung on and missed. First strikeout for Lexi Kuhn. She gets out of trouble. The Lopes still lead 2-0 as we move to the bottom of the 5th.
Kevin, can we get somebody down there to fix that fence?
If you are visiting campus this spring, why not stay at the GCU Hotel, featuring comfortable rooms, a resort-style pool, and the Canyon 49 Grill. It's the perfect place to stay when coming to GCU. Book a room today at gcuhotel.com. And how about Lexi Coons? Getting her first strikeout of the night. And now the Lopes will get a chance here in the bottom of the 5th to add on to their lead. Haven't scored since the bottom of the 1st. Tatiana Sue. Still no earned runs. 4 innings pitched. And 2 strikeouts. It'll be Maddie Dowdle, Taylor Kay, and then Lorianne Olson. That'll lead the bottom of the 5th off for GCU. Like I said, Lopes looking to just tack on a few more runs here. It was this time last inning where they got the lead against Ohio State. They were losing all the way up until the 4th inning. 6-0 was the big lead for Ohio State. And then the Lopes tacked on 5 runs. And then in the 5th, Ohio State got on 1 more, so it was 7-5. And then thanks to that lady at the plate right there, Maddie Dowdle, the Lopes were able to score 3 runs in the 5th and get the victory. And they will look to score some more runs here in the 5th inning and add on to their lead here in the bottom of the 5th. First one on the way. Outside for ball 1. The 1-0 inside. The 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. The 2-1. Outside for ball 3. The 3-1. Into left. It'll fall fair. Dowdle will stay at first. A leadoff base hit for Maddie Dowdle to get things going here in the bottom of the 5th. Taylor Kay will step up. Grounded out in the 2nd inning, her only at bat so far. Will look to move Maddie Dowdle. Okay, showing bunt, back pick, not in time. Dowdle's safe, but it'll be a strike. The 0-1. It'll go foul. Count will go to 0-2. The 0-2. Okay, takes that one high for a ball. The 1-2. Check swing, didn't go. Count will go 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, count will go full. The 3-2. Okay, chopper. It's going to be interference again on Maddie Dowdle. So Taylor Kay will get on with a fielder's choice. I know that technically Maddie Dowdle did run into the second baseman, Faith Ho, but I don't know. It's just a very weird sort of rule, because I feel like the ball was taking Faith Ho that way. It wasn't like Dowdle was trying to get in the way. I don't know. But regardless, there's still one out. Chopper looking to turn two, out at second, and is there. 2 down now for Weber State as Lorianne Olson gets on with a fielder's choice. So 2 outs after the interference and back-to-back fielder's choice. And now Shea Smith will step up. Smith with a hit so far. Came around to score in that weird incident with Taylor Olson and Emily Lehman. First one on the way to Smith. In the left, center fielder is there to make the catch. So the Lopes will keep their lead intact and look to add on in the 6th. Score 2-0. We move to the top of the 6th. You're watching GCU softball here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable, and nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
Lexi Coons was able to battle out of some trouble last inning, and she'll look to keep the bats quiet against Weber State. Ashlyn Visser, Faith Ho, and then Courtney Pestka will be the 1-2-3 for the Wildcats here in the top of the 6th. Coons so far through 1 inning. 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no runs brought around. She'll look to put another 0 on the board here in the top of the 6th. That one popped up. Dietrich coming over. She's not going to be able to get to it as it hits the net and goes foul, so the count will go 0-1. The 0-1. Outside for ball 1. Visser so far grounded out in the 1st, got into a fielder's choice in the 4th, and then was stranded at 3rd. The 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. The 2-1. High and inside for ball 3. Like I said, Coons looking to just bounce back after a rough outing against Northwestern. Doing a really good job so far. The 3-1. Into center. Kay makes the catch. Taylor Kay with the grab out in center field. 1 down for the Lopes. You put it anywhere near Taylor Kay and she's making the catch every single time. 1 down for the Lopes. Faith Ho will step up. Ho so far a strikeout in the second and a single, in the fourth. First one on the way. Outside corner in there for a strike. The 0-1. In the dirt for ball 1. So 1-1 goes the count. The pitch. That'll go foul. So Coons looking to make quick work of the Wildcats. Courtney Pestka waiting on deck. The 1-2. The 2-2. Popped up. Dietrich. Torville's going to call her off. Make the catch for out number 2. Back-to-back outs for Lexi Coons here in the top of the 6th. And now it'll be Courtney Pestka. Pestka 0 for 2 so far. Ground out in the second and a fielder's choice in the fourth. First one on the way. Off speed in there for a strike. The 0-1. High for ball 2. So 1-1 goes the count. The 1-1. Outside for ball 2. The 2-1. High for ball 3. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Coons looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Three-two, sawed off foul. The 3-2. Now I want to go foul. So Pesca battling at the plate. Draws the count even, fouls that one off. The 3-2. Off speed. Outside corner for ball 4. And it'll be a 2-out walk for Courtney Pestka. And now Emily Lyman will step up. Or we will have a pinch hitter. It'll be Peyton Hergert. Hergert, the freshman, will be pinch hitting for Lyman. First one on the way. Outside for ball 1. So Hergert on the season batting .125, 2 hits and 16 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. The 1-0. Inside for strike 1. The 1-1. Popped up. Holland unable to make the catch as she had to fight the wall. So the count will remain 1-2. The 1-2. High for ball 2. The 2-2. Inside for ball 3. Full count to Hergert. Coons looking to just get out of this inning. The 3-2. Ground ball. Smith throw on to first. They'll get out of the inning with their lead intact. And we'll look to add on more runs here in the bottom of the 6th. The score, 2-0. Welcome to the big leagues. The Grand Canyon Beverage Company has launched a 16-ounce can of their popular energy drink, Stampede. Keep up with the herd and head to GCBC to get yours.
24 for 3.
I'm not a huge energy drink guy, but the flavored Stampedes, when they mix them and the iced They put ice in it and make it a drink. Those are pretty good. More of a tea guy, but some people are real big fans of the Stampede. I enjoy the flavor. I like it when it's, like I said, it's mixed with other flavorings. They have a bunch of combinations at GCBC. Blue Thunder is a very popular one. But the Lopes are looking for some energy in their bats, as it'll be Sierra Smith, Kaylee Dietrich, and Savannah Torville. Tatiana Sue still on the mound. Sierra Smith looking for another base hit, got one in the first, came around to score. And then lined out in the third. First one is in there for a high ball. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. The 1-1. Chopper. Sue is there. Quick throw on first in time for out number one. Kaylee Dietrich, who came in as a sub. We'll look to bat again. Got a fielder's choice in the third. First one on the way. Outside for ball one. Sue so far through 5 innings. 2 strikeouts, no earned runs, and 4 hits. The 1-0. Swung on and missed from Dietrich, and the count goes 1-1. Torville waiting on deck. Lopes looking to add on to their lead here in the 6th. The 1-1. Outside for ball two. The 2-1. Way low for ball three. So 3-1 count to Kaylee Dietrich. Dietrich looking to be the first base runner of the 6th for the Lopes. Chopper will go foul, so the count will go full now, 3-2. The 3-2. Dowdle down the line. It's going to stay fair. Dowdle rounding first. Headed to, ooh, no, she's going to stay. Great relay throw. Out there in left field by Pestka. And Maddie Dowdle's going to stay over at first base with 1 out. As Kaylee Dietrich, excuse me. So pinch runner now. It'll be Taylor T-Tone running in for Kaylee Dietrich, not Maddie Dowdle. And a Savannah Torville will step up. Thought for a second maybe it was a pinch hitter, but no, it is Savannah Torville. Torville got on with an error in the first and grounded out in the fourth. Well, 0 for 2 for Savannah Torville. And with one out, Torville looked to add on the lead. No wind here at GCU, just kind of a very extremely light breeze. First one on the way. Torville down the line, it's going to go foul. The 0-1. In there for strike 2. The 0-2. Chopper up the middle. Looks like it might be 2. No, it's going to be dropped. So Torville will get on. T-Tone will move to second, and with one out, Jordan Keaton will step up. What looked like a possible inning-ending double play. Dropped by White as she was trying to find second base. And now Lopes with runners on second and first. Keaton 0 for 2, ground outs in the first and the fourth. First one on the way. Outside for ball 1. That one will go foul. One count to Keaton. Off speed, a little low for ball 2. The 2-1. In the right, it'll go foul. The 2-2. A little high for ball 3. So full count to Keaton. Runners on second and first. The 3-2. That'll go foul. The 3-2. Keaton off the end of the bat. Over to second, not in time. Over at first is Ho on the turn. They'll get Torville out at second. T-Tone will move to third, and Keaton will get on with a fielder's choice. And now Kaylee Holland will be pinch hit for as Lily Bishop steps up to the plate. Bishop had a huge hit last game in the 4th. Bases were loaded. They needed a couple runs, and, well, Lily Bishop said, I'll give you 3. Brought everybody around to score in a pinch hit situation. And now, similar situation. Lopes, of course, are leading this game. Last game they were losing when Lily Bishop stepped up, but they do need a few more runs to tack on, get a couple insurance runs here, and opportunity with T-Tone over at 3rd and Keaton over at 1st. Maybe Lily Bishop can give one a ride into the outfield and see what she can do. First one on the way, outside for ball 1. Bishop batting .278, 15 hits, 12 RBIs, and 1 home run. We'll get a pinch runner. It'll be Rachel Hammonds pinch running for Jordan Keaton. So get a little more speed on the bags, just in case Bishop sends one into the outfield.
For 22.
Running at first base, number 14, Rachel Hammonds.
Bishop awaits the 1-0. In there for a strike. The 1-1. Bishop swings on that one. It goes foul. Count will go to 1-2. The 1-2. That one goes foul. Hammond's taken off on that one, but she'll have to return back to 1st as it went foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. It'll be the 3rd strikeout for Tatiana Suesue as she gets out of trouble. Lopes will look to close things out here in the top of the 7th, leading 2-0. We'll be right back right after this.
We have been the experts in clean since 1945. We help businesses keep their facilities cleaner, healthier, greener, and safer. We are passionate about what we do and are committed to making your workplace environment the cleanest and healthiest it can be.
There's an exciting destination for food, fun, and golf in the heart of Phoenix. Come to the GCU Hotel and Canyon 49 Grill, where our hospitality management students gain real-world experience and deliver unmatched service. Enjoy beautiful amenities like a resort-style pool, full-service fitness center, championship golf course, and coffee shop GCBC. Canyon 49 Grill serves American fare all day and happy hour with a great vibe and Lopes pride. Room rates start at $89 per night. Visit GCUHotel.com today.
Lexi Coons will look to finish things off here in the top of the 7th. The Lopes leading 2-0. Jordan Keaton going over to 1st base. Kaylee Holland going back to catcher. And for the most part, everything else is staying the same. Coons through 2 innings, no earned runs, 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning against a portion of the lineup that has been a little tough. Sydney White 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Saltern also with a hit, and Hawker. That's the 1-2-3 for the Wildcats. First one on the way. Off speed in there for a strike. The 0-1. Outside for ball one. The 1-1. Inside for a strike. The 1-2. High for ball two. Into right. Olsen makes the catch for out number one. Lopes 2 outs away from back-to-back victories to begin the weekend. Again, they'll take on Ohio State at 10 a.m. tomorrow and Weber State again on at 12:30 on Sunday, AKA tomorrow. Takesha Saltern will step up. Saltern with a single in the first, fielder's choice in the third, and then walked in the fifth. First one outside for a ball. The 1-0. Outside for ball two. That went outside for ball three. The 3-0. And it'll be a one-out walk for Takesha Saltern, her second walk of the night. And now the tying run is at the plate with Landy Hocker. Hocker with a single in the first, fielder's choice in the third, and then popped up in the fifth. That one in there for a strike. The 0-1. Now want to go foul. So the count will go 0-2. So 0-2 count to Hocker. The pitch. In the dirt for ball one. The 1-2. In the dirt for ball two. So 2-2 count to Landy Hocker. The pitch. In the left, it'll fall. So with one out, Weber State now with the tying run on first, and the lead run stepping up to the plate in Chloe Camarero. First one on the way. Low for ball one. The 1-0. Up the middle. Smith. Throw on to first. Only play she's going to make is at first, but she will make it. 2 down now for the Lopes.
Moiahi will step up.
Brooke Moiahi 1 for 3 tonight. Runners on third and second. Moiahi with a single in the fourth, flew out in first, and struck out in the fifth. First one high for ball one. The 1-0. Popped up. Dowdle making the catch to end the game. The Lopes remain perfect on the weekend, beating Ohio State and now Weber State 2-0. So a great back-to-back victories for GCU. Larianne Olson, Shea Smith, Sierra Smith, Kaylee Dietrich, and Maddie Dowdle all finding base hits. And Yessie Morrison, 4 innings of work, 3 strikeouts on 17 batters faced, and Lexi Coons, 3 innings pitched, coming in relief, 2 hits allowed, 1 strikeout on 14 batters faced. Tune in for more Lopes softball as the GCU Invitational concludes tomorrow as the Lopes face Ohio State at 10 a.m. bright and early, and Weber State at 12:30. And in the meantime, you can follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Back-to-back victories for the Lopes. The men's basketball team are trying to get a victory over New Mexico State in Las Vegas. Hopefully they will prevail. We'll be back here tomorrow to conclude the rest of this tournament. For everybody here at GCU TV, I'm Phil Catafimo, wishing you a great rest of your night, and go Lopes. Not for 2, though.